brush your teeth in less than 10 seconds with this revolutionary toothbrush? It was created by a well-known dentist.
We're Thrive Cosmetics. We create high-performance, cruelty-free, 100% vegan formulas designed to empower you.
What a sentimental moment. Ooh, what a sentimental moment. Poor animals. That's crazy. They were gonna eat you anyway, baby. It's better you went home to your ancestors. The ancestors came even for the animals. Look at that. Y'all can't even have the animals no more. All y'all do is eat them anyway. This is what your anti-bill did. It made Mother Nature angry. It made Mother Nature angry. That part. That part. Zag. I said zag, Monica's. Zag, look at these. Jeez. Look. Now, them a dime could save that ass right now. Who became the characters for real, in the motherfucking fucked up story? That part. And this ain't even to be laughing at nobody. Cause that's not, I don't get down like that. But this to show you, man, you went against Mother Nature? Mother Nature created your asses. Y'all try to come? What a cool. Y'all try to, ooh. Yeah. Ooh, look at this. Y'all a hot mess. Look at China. China is a hot mess. That's a hot mess right there. I told folks, look, the earth will swallow your ass up if you play too much. I told y'all. Y'all ain't want to believe me. Look, earth will swallow you. It didn't matter what part of the earth you on. You laying on her stuff, she gonna swallow you up, kick you off her back. What you thought? Shit, what you really thought? Got y'all humble again. Thing is, earth, mother planet ain't done. That whole thing, if they wanted, could just crumble on you. And you know why that's gonna happen to y'all? Because y'all tearing up everything. Y'all know what y'all did. You clogged up the river just to hog up all the clean water. And you just took up the whole ocean like it was yours. Like, never mind the other people on the planet, you know. Always want somebody to be poor. Always giving somebody a hard time. Trying to indoctrinate the whole earth. Earth don't want your ass here no more. Planet don't want y'all here no more. Y'all do too much. Y'all doing too much to her. She don't want y'all on her back no more. I'm here to shame you. And y'all the reason why that happened. Because y'all decided to throw that rocket up. And that damn darn rocket came back down and hit the ocean, the Indian Ocean. by the way that you share, because it's a middle, it's a cut between you and India. So when it hit there, of course it hit you. Like duh. Like duh. That wasn't right. Trying to throw rockets in the air. All you doing is just setting yourself on the floods. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all are stupid. You're a hot mess. Earth don't want you here no more. She said, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. You wicked, you wicked, you wicked. Treat me right, or I'll take you out. Leave my children alone. Leave my children alone. Yeah, you wildin'. Look at that. In all honor and glory to the Most High. To the Most High. Most High know what the Most High be doing. You know, I don't take pleasure. I would never want to see this. Not even my worst enemy. But here's the deal. Man, the earth is not playing with the wicked no more. You know? And that's what's happening. It's going to, every time y'all try to come, this shit going to set you way back. You know? Take a chill pill. Get back on track. And then now, the next fool, here come Putin holding hands with Biden. You know, I don't know what's going on with these folks. These clones. You know? Biden got a summit coming up right now with Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Putin. I know y'all is checking the ooh out. But you know what? Wee. That's right. That's the energy I send y'all. That's all I got for y'all.
A friend told me about this little birdie alarm.
Alerters and the stalkers. As soon this channel will be coming down. Have fun with it now. It's gonna come down. Because I don't need it no more. That part. I don't need none of this technology no more. You know why? Because fuck everything. Fuck your phones. Fuck everything. That part. Man, when the whole planet starts vomiting you whores up, not no shade. I mean, this gonna even start happening, you know, more frequent, because we got some evil doers trying to get it they way ahead, instead of stopping and humbling themselves while they're ahead of themselves. They run into shit like this, into to hidden storms. You know what I'm saying? Some shit to smack them right back into their motherfucking place. You feel me? That shit to humble your shit. You feel me? That shit'll humble you. Just like that. Just like motherfucking that. And this ain't being anti. This is humble. This is fucking as humble as life is going to talk to you. The part. You know what I'm saying? This is a good program. This right here is a huge program. It's called Mother Nature. Not 3D. And we're going to be getting into that. Matter of fact, we're going to pause this. And while we on point, let's switch it up a little bit. Because folks are still stuck in 3D. Why you stuck in 3D? Because you stuck in 3D. Let's talk about 3D and shit like that. Oh, and yeah, that part. We're going to start with this one first. Okay. So, of course, I decided to put Rashawn Jamal's song to this because he was the one to crack the seal like this and tell the story like it. So I had to dedicate this to him with his song. Shout out to you. Woo. Okay. So yeah, whoever walking around here thinking that Rashawn Jamar is crazy or some shit like that. That's not the case. This is definitely right here.
You need a child, but you won't find them in the Bible. And yes, I'm a star as I predicted my arrival. I will never fear no oppressor. Black tie, before I let them shit me up, bury me with my ancestors. Yeah, half broke, 7 folks, you know how it goes. For that bread, I go Peter, they know how we roll. Just like strippers, you don't always catch me down that pole. Virus bugs, you challenge me, your ass gon' get exposed. Just like strippers, you don't always catch me around that pole. Virus bugs, you challenge me, your ass gon' get exposed. The course fucked up when they let Rashad walk. I don't rap, this that you got talk. The course fucked up when they let Rashad walk. I don't rap, this that God talk. Yeah.
Okay, so that award goes to Rashawn Jamal. Rashawn Jamal. Period. The fuck happened to my shit? Okay, so yeah, that award I gotta get Rashawn Jamal an award because these books are hitting right in plain view sight, and when he tells the story, it's just like wow, you know. But the ones that just come in and just come and oh my god, it's amazing. So for those of you who are sleepwalking, listen, stop sleepwalking because shit really do exist. Okay, they just not teaching you this shit in these schools. So let's get into it some more. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna go here. Let me see. Sheesh. Let's go to Sheesh. So what we have over here with Sheesh is different programs. Okay. These are the different programs that you are programmed in different languages. Okay. But this right here will take you to some very important information that you need to know about the galactics, about your history of who you are, extraterrestrial evidence. You can go through all these things. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence. And District 9. District 9 is definitely more information on things that your mind, your DNA should be able to resonate with. Okay, and it's funny how I heard these crazy folks talking about somehow they were able to unlock the codes in the DNA. So and what's crazy about that is that now in a time people's DNA is unlocking, is uncracking. So they're rushing to uncrack your DNA while you're in the process of waking up. Shit is crazy right now. I'm telling you right now, shit is so crazy, y'all. It's just so crazy. And all the distractions, this is why I get upset because there's so much more deeper. It's Cosmo, okay? It's all about cosmos and the different people getting it. Now they, getting the Superman and the heroes and the this and the that and beginning to understand. But it's not happening no faster than the way it's gonna happen. Because this ain't for everybody. This is for those who are DNA code awakened. This is not something you can mark and scar. So, I mean, you can check it out. The most you're going to think is an illusion, so you're not going to resonate with it. So, those who do resonate with District 9, they will go more in detail and want to know more, right? South Africa alien movie will, give you a little because they tell you these things, okay? Let me tell you these things in your face, but you don't listen. Asylum. Asylum, they even also made a movie about Asylum of them going to Mars. Was it Mars? Someplace. And it's called Asylum. No, Elysium. Elysium is, they even made a movie about that. How they have just like, it's just a whole different world up there. Okay. So, let's keep going. Now, we have different Salitias, okay? Which one you resonate with? 3D programs in different languages is what I have here in front of you, okay? And this does not look familiar with anyone because no one has never, ever, ever taught you this. Never even anticipated on teaching you about these things, okay? So, which, you know, when you start going further, you will begin to see the project languages. They become what we are surrounded with. Different languages, different peoples, different cultures. But they're all 3D programs. You notice it's the trade program. You know, it came, I'm telling you, this shit is more deeper than you could actually remember. Okay? So I say all that to say this. If you know, if anything of this type of um, information resonates with you, you know, feel free to go deep into yourselves, tap into you, you know, the way you need to, and don't let nobody tell you nothing different, you know, because at the end of the day, there's so much you can actually learn from this. And why I say this, because in order to break out of this illusion that they got you in with all these stupid different languages, with all these stupid ass different programs, and it's the same shit, you know, everyone is Christian, everyone is this it's all about different language, the cultures, and the religions. What connects everyone together on one collective consciousness, and what did they take advantage of? That right there within itself. Imagine everyone being taught this discombobulated system, if you will. Okay, to the point where now it took a spin for itself, because who's not on the internet saying the same things? And that's a whole nother video. Right? It doesn't matter. Like, whoever's gonna believe in the Bible, everyone has studied the Bible together. Whoever's in Catholic, they all been indoctrinated in different languages. You know, they did not send their missionaries out into the world for nothing. Okay, they did a phenomenal job when they send these little whores out there, and they're still out there like little wolves in sheep clothing. Okay, so story time, you know, and I'm not gonna keep you too long, but it's kind of like nice to see, you know, that you can actually think for yourself, you know, and this is how you take your mind back. This is how you take your mind back. You go beyond somebody, what somebody else got going on these fucking internets. Let me tell y'all, but let me tell you a damn thing or two. Period. One. Period one. Okay. Period one, motherfuckers. Everybody feel like they entitled They need a fucking explanation. They need this. They need that. Won't you fucking need to go find your twin flame? Some of you motherfuckers, you looking for somebody else and you then left your twin flame somewhere else. Go find your motherfucking twin flame. Go find the in you so you can stop looking for everybody else. That part. Wasting people time, emotions running wow, rapidly. Look, I said, yeah, emotions running rapidly. Emotions is all fucked up out here. Yeah. So, I had to get on here, to remind motherfuckers. Now, when we talk about shit like this, y'all really, really want to be real smart. Let's talk about these things. Okay? So, Galactic Federation. Okay, United Federation of Planets. Okay, United Federation of Planets. Peep the words, how they begin to change. I'm a space alien in the Galactic Federation. It's really boring. Okay. Humans see Galactic Federation and they think of all the space we meet each month on somebody's home planet, and the agenda is, I bet you motherfuckers won't dare to go and find out what the agenda is, y'all punk ass motherfuckers. That's why y'all stuck in fucking circles, if you will. Go see, go look, go open that shit. I motherfucking dare you. You crazy ass motherfuckers. You stuck in circles, you fucking domesticate. Then y'all have the nerve to domesticate your motherfucking selves in the head. Who the fuck told you to really do that? You told yourself to do that? Go find your motherfucking twin flame, you idiots. Don't come for me. I promise you don't come for me. Don't even anticipate thinking to come for me. And we're going to be out here. Let's be out here in spirit and in truth. But you need to go get your spirit. Go find your spirit and stop struggling with your flesh. Chop, chop. Hurry up. Go get that spirit. Put it back inside of you. And stop selling it like it's for sale. Mother. Ooh, y'all so sickening out here. Talk about my spirit. You done sold that shit. You all indulging with all kind of filthiness you think is right and good for you. You need to go and get your spirit. You need to go and collect your spirit. Your spirit is dead. You're dead walking. You done left your spirit on poles, motherfuckers, in the name of religion. Y'all want me to get raw out here? Go get your spirit. Because that's the only thing that's going to be left without this body, you assholes. Go get your spirit. Selling that shit in the name of religion. Y'all so fucking sickening. Who you coming for? Bet you ain't see that one coming. Man, if you don't get the fuck on. Stop lighting your own motherfucking selves on fire. I wish I love your spirit more than that motherfucking religion. I promise you. It's a gift. That's who you really are. You need to go and get your spirit. And stop playing with everybody else's spirit. With your taunted, haunted asses. In these motherfucking bodies that y'all carrying. You need to go and set yourself free. Nobody can do it for you. You have to denounce all the fuck shit. You don't give a fuck how famous you are. That's the best way to do it. If you a fuck boy famous and you out here fucking around with people's souls and spirits, and you are seeing a new wave, I don't know. Maybe you should don't fight it and see if it's what's really good. What you doing is stop struggling with your own body, because you let your body throw your spit. You let the demons take your body, and they just Gotcha. They took your spirit and left your dumb ass on pause. You motherfucking demons is all up in y'all. Y'all some motherfucking prostitutes. You some whores. So all y'all do is prostitute y'all souls. Then that wasn't good enough. But did y'all read the word right? Or should we play class? You sacrifice your sons and daughter to demons. Go look that up. Y'all want to play? Come on. Let's get it. Psalms 106:37. They sacrificed their sons and daughters to false gods. Boom, there you have it. The Bible told you that. But y'all don't want to read that. You want to read everything else but that. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. That shit right there is crazy. Galactic Federation. Should we go and back into it? You want to know the agenda? It says alien planet. The Galactic Federation was not Amazon.com. Galactic Federation. And you know what's crazy? The alien intervention in the world today. The allies of humanity. Oh, say that they are allies now? What's up, Randy? How you doing? What's good? So, what happened to the ancient aliens? Let's get it. The original. That part. They got some whole crazy ass information here for you. Where you get that from? Where you come in here like that? Ain't nobody pro nothing but pro real. Pro real. You know? And you must have missed me. That's cool. But you thought you was slick. Anyway.
We are part of this extraterrestrial. Here we have this large pyramidal structure, and the witnesses, they can't believe their eyes. It's absolutely shocking.
We have 4 different videos recorded from 4 different angles. These people don't know each other.
We have preliminary results. It appears to have some anomalies that are very interesting,
Suggesting that the father was not Homo sapien.
It's almost as if Pope Francis is saying, yeah, there's aliens out there, and oh, by the way, they might not look like us.
He's talking about a non-human species.
Whoa! We are part of this extraterrestrial family. Here we have this large.
Are you a badger? Y'all be thinking this shit is crazy, right? Why? Why would they make this shit up, though? Why would they make this shit up? I ain't gonna do that. Why would they make this shit up? You know what I mean? But it's cool. Then you gotta pay for these shit.
What happens? What makes a billionaire want to leave this planet? You have to ask yourself that question. These people are not going to go to another planet and live inside of a spacesuit in a tin can until they die. So I think there's breakaway civilizations on the moon, on Mars, and other moons of Saturn and also of Jupiter.
There is an alien presence. It's been here for a very long time. It has reached Earth because of war.
Someday, extraterrestrials arrived. They realized which form of animal is the most advanced. It was our ape family. They simply took one or two examples out of the ape family. They changed their genetical code. So we are product of evolution. But not only, we are also part of an artificial mutation.
We are in a universe that is teeming with life.
Yo, it's okay for them to tell you about this shit, but when you get a brother like Rashawn Jamal to tell you about this shit, it doesn't resonate, and it's crazy. I think it's the most hip, like it's just the whole. Listen, let's go ahead. Let's get deeper. Let's just get deeper, and we talk about ancient. Now, who was here first? That part. Okay, remember they stole a lot of shit and they scared. That's what's going on. They stole a lot of shit and they know something's coming back to the earth for their ass. And now, look at this. So y'all can know where we at today. This shit is way bigger than y'all eagles. I'm tearing these pretzels up. So imagine this shit. You know? We knew about it. You know, I'm slipping right off. Look.
Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have.
We're delivering for the Earth by investing in more electric vehicles, reusable packaging, and carbon capture research, making Earth our priority.
So let's see it all.
Aliens exist and President Trump knows about it. That's according to Israel's former space security chief. In an interview with an Israeli newspaper, he said the aliens have been waiting until today for humanity to develop and reach a stage where we will understand in general what space and spaceships are. NBC News chief global correspondent Bill Neely explains this one.
Hi, Alison. Well, this is quite a story, and it comes from the man who headed Israel's space security program for nearly 30 years. Chaim Eshed is making the extraordinary claim that the United States and Israel have been in contact with a group of aliens for years, not immigrants, but extraterrestrials. He has called them the Galactic Federation of Aliens, and he says President Trump is aware of the existence of these aliens and had been on the verge of revealing their secrets, he claims, but was asked not to do so by the Federation in order to prevent what he calls mass hysteria. Well, the retired general says the US and Israel have kept it from the public because, quotes, humanity isn't ready and the aliens don't want to reveal themselves until humanity can evolve, he says, and understand what space really is. Well, the good news is that he claims an agreement has been reached between the US government and the aliens, a contract to do experiments here. There's also, he says, a secret underground base on Mars where there are American and alien representatives. Now, this former head of a branch of Israel's defense ministry is 87. He was very well respected, at least until now. And he said all this in an interview with an Israeli newspaper in Hebrew, but it's really taken off after parts of it were published in English by the Jerusalem Post today. He says he's come forward now in the hope that his news will be accepted as true. He notes that if he'd made these claims 5 years ago, he would have been hospitalized, but now he says, I've got nothing to lose. Well, so far, President Trump has not tweeted about this, though remember a year ago, he did set up the Space Force as the fifth branch of the US Armed Forces. Well, we did ask the White House, the Department of Defense, and Israeli officials to comment. So far, they have not responded to the NBC News request, and I wonder if they ever will. Alison.
I'm Attorney Ben Crump, along with Attorney Chris Stewart, Attorney Tony Ramanucci, and Attorney Justin Miller, and also National Bar President C.K. Hoffler. We have present with us here the family of George Floyd and some of their dear friends. We have Rodney Floyd, we have Delonis Floyd, we have Terrence Floyd, we have Brandon Williams. Obviously, we have this little angel. Her mother Roxy is here with Gianni. We have Dominique and William, who are close personal friends as well, present here. Briefly, the brothers will address you. The president and the vice president met with the family for over an hour. And they're going to tell you some things that happened in that meeting. I know the president was very personal because he got to know this family over the years, and he wanted to check on them on today of all days to see how they were doing, to reiterate that they are still doing everything to make sure that his legacy is respected, and that involves us going to meet with senators in just a few moments to continue to press forward for the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act that he says he is ready to sign any day. He said that he doesn't want to sign a bill that doesn't have substance and meaning. So he is going to be patient to make sure it's the right bill, not a rush bill. Also, the family encouraged the president to continue to meet with the civil rights leaders and advocacy groups who have been working on this for decades, like Reverend Allen, the NAACP, and the National Urban League, and many others. So with that, I will present to you Delonis Floyd.
How y'all doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. We met with the president and the DP. It was just for the remembrance of what happened to my brother, because this was his day that he was murdered. It was great. He's a genuine guy. They always speak from the heart, and it's a pleasure just to be able to have the chance to meet with him when we have that opportunity to.
Oh my God, once upon a time. So, fast forward to now. Look at these motherfucking whores. They doing too much. They doing way too much. But back to damn. So yeah, wanted to get on here, and I wanted to share that real quick. And that's just some little informations here and there, so folks can go and do their little research real quick. So when you hear brothers like Rashawn Jamar talking, saying shit like this, y'all don't be thinking he's crazy. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to share too over here. I wanted to share that too over here. Um, love. What? Oh hell no! All right, I'm gonna go right to it. The gallery. The gallery alone is really amazing. I think that everyone should go and visit this website at least one time. Just one time. Just to receive information, downloads, uploads. So we get a feeling of things, and when we get to see them, when they talk about these things and how they talk about you in front of you, by using subliminal codes, okay? And I thought that this was a must. This was a must that I get on here to do this. So when you see certain things, you get a feel of who they talking about. So this was really, really, very important. Yes. Who are you? It's always about that. You know what I mean? It's always about that. You know? I'm recommending this so y'all can go and at least hear the man out. He's a good brother, and he really, really means well. And we just hope that y'all can intake things, because y'all don't like change. That's the problem with people. They stuck doing the same programs all the time. That's why I said leaving 3D program is a must. That's all religion. That's all different languages. That's all something to keep you there. Now, when you go into, from the sleep and slumber, the deep sleep, you have to overstand, understand. This is not a game. This is war. You are at a fucking war. And it's a shame that some of y'all running around here cooning. You are the war against yourself. Majority of y'all, ooh, you warring against you in color. But then again, not every skin folk is your kinfolk. Period. That right there is reality. What you're watching. Okay. Black people must stop calling themselves black. That's number one, breaking the 3D code. Because if you stay in that frequency, light skin, brown skin, and dark skin are all different shades of brown. We are not all black. First, first deprogram of the evening. Shout out to my beloved brother Rashawn Jamon, because it be little things like this that can work through your mind. You know, there's nothing here that looks black, and that's a fact, and that's what we got to go back to what you know what you need to be looking at. See what I'm saying? You need to be looking at shit for real, for real. You know, Sun I am, Moon I feel, Mercury I think, Mars I act, Venus I love, Jupiter I grow, Saturn I achieve, Uranus I evolve, Neptune I dream, Pluto I empower. Little decodes. And shout out to my beloved brother. And y'all can go and y'all can all become subscribe to the University of Cosmic Intelligence. So that when I pull out a book of a certain type of story, you know what I'm talking about, and you see them stealing your stuff, using your stuff right in front of you. Because you are all the elements. Go type that in. What's area element 115? If you look up element 115, element 115 will take you to that's for me to know, for you to find out. Okay? Quantum physics. Okay? And I'm not here to knock my brothers. I'm here to take you from this stinking thinking, this clutter, this stupa. You know this stupa that y'all got going on out here? It's called stupa. Okay? Y'all be talking about ancestors. Come find your ancestors, because they left trademarks everywhere. Period. Know your blood type. Know who you are for real, and stop clowning out this mug. So another thing that I found that was very beneficial was I like the way his website is set up. It's very very informative, very connected. He gives you so many options how to reach him, which is I was like, oh, okay, you know how to contact us, and it's very professional. Live lectures. So these live lectures are where you will meet him. You have different packages here, and I'm gonna give you the sample real quick. And it's so brilliant. It's just so in tune. So, Galactic Federation.
Gods and goddesses. Hear me. What it do, reflections? Welcome to this night class. Welcome to this night class. Welcome in. Spread the word. Let them know we live, y'all. See, we already got 50 individuals in here. Peace to the gods and goddesses of planet Kai. You hear me? We here to discuss this Galactic Confederation, y'all. By putting green chest with house slick. To run through the outfit. Welcome in. I see we at 80. talking to y'all about a war, all right? So, like I said, before we get deep, I want to thank the elders, those 60 and over in the university. Thank you for being a part of the university and helping us to, connect these dots with amongst each other, because we can't do it with just one group. We need everybody involved. So thank you to the elders. To all the peers, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, thank you for attending the university and taking your enlightenment serious. I was on Facebook earlier. I happened to go down my timeline. I haven't been on there in a minute, and I see so many gods and goddesses that used to be in the university, and now they back shaking their ass on couches and doing all type of negative stuff. That's low vibrational, and that's not judging them. It's just like, wow, that's in the fall of frequency. They let themselves fall of frequency. Man, we at war right now. Don't be fooled by nothing. Don't let the nice calm days fool you. Don't get lost in, oh, it's the summertime. If you're going jets. But while you jetting, remember that at any moment, at any given time, you may get the call to activate, because we are at war right now. All right, that's what y'all gotta know. All right. Hey, any of them waters cold? Mm-hmm. You give me a phone. Thank you. This is white. Everybody in the university, 21 and under, I appreciate you for being in the university. Don't trip, y'all. I'm gonna cut the comments on. We can actually comment on here too. I never cut them on though, because when we public, people focus on the comments. But I got y'all. I'll turn the site all the way up, let y'all comment. Y'all ain't really gonna give a fuck about going public. That's probably what I need to do. Turn the comments on, then everybody gonna stop going public. You see what I'm saying? Everybody can't sit in here without the comments on. And that's what I like. I like to see it's 250 of y'all right now in here with the comments, or 300 now. 300 live viewers in class with the comments off. That means you all are focused on the lesson. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to go live every day on Instagram too still, so don't even worry about it. You had a chance to come and say some shit. But I'm thinking about cutting them on the website. I just don't want y'all to get out of control. I need y'all to grasp the information I'm giving y'all. Like I said, it's fun to get on here and laugh and joke, but what I'm telling y'all is serious. It's not no game at all. You've been lied to about your species. You've been lied to about who you are and about your entire planet. All right. So let's get right into it, y'all. All right. So Galactic Confederation. Okay. The Galactic Confederation. What is the Galactic Confederation? The Galactic Confederation consists of 300 different extraterrestrial races. Because first of all, let's break down the word extraterrestrial. Okay. So let's go with terrestrial. Okay, a terrestrial is somebody that's native to that planet. Extraterrestrial is somebody that's not from that planet. So let's just say you from planet Kai, planet Earth, and then you go to Mars. You would be considered an extraterrestrial because you came from a whole other planet. Now, the people that's on Mars would be considered terrestrials because they are native to Mars. Just like if a Zeta Gray lands on our planet, he's considered an extraterrestrial. You are considered a terrestrial. So you have to put that. Open the door. Oh, just open the door. That's the regular area. It's getting stuffy in here. That way, if some run in, some get blew down. All right, yeah, so you got extraterrestrials and terrestrials, okay? You got extraterrestrials. Let me help y'all out. You have extraterrestrials, you have terrestrials, and you have interterrestrials, okay? Okay, and you have intraterrestrials, okay? And so let me give you the difference. Intra, I-N-T-R-A, intraterrestrials are like microorganisms that live within the earth or within the crust of the planet. Those are intraterrestrials, okay? Interterrestrials are different alien races that live within the planet, that live within Kai that you never seen, so they live underground. Those are your inner terrestrials. Terrestrials would be you, because you here. Extraterrestrials would be the races that are not from here. Okay, so technically, if you have carbon in your skin, you are extraterrestrial, but you've been here, so you are terrestrial. All right, now, so now that leads us back. So the question: what is the Galactic Confederation? Okay, the Galactic Confederation is composed of 300 different alien races or extraterrestrial races from different planets, all throughout the multiverse that came together to fight against evil, if you want to call it that. Okay? I'll repeat that again. What is the Galactic Confederation? The Galactic Confederation consists of 300 separate extraterrestrial races that have came together to form an alliance to fight against this grand threat against evil, if you want to call it that. That's the Galactic Confederation. Okay? Now, you have many different confederations throughout the multiverse. Like I say, it's 12 universes. Each universe has 999 galaxies. Each galaxy is composed of 999 planets. So, and each planet has 9 realms in it. So that lets you know how much life it is, okay? So no, every single race and planet is not involved in the Galactic Confederation. It's the Galactic Confederation is literally a clique of 300 planets that have came together to forge an alliance to go against the Alpha Draconians. The Alpha Draconians, you never really see them here. They always underground. But they do send in like the Draconians or the Reptilians. But the Alpha Draconians are the ones that run the Reptilians and the Draconians, okay? So the Alpha Draconians are the ops. They the bad guys. They are enemy. All right. They are the head of the army who we are fighting against. You know what I'm saying? It's imperative that you know that they are the enemy, the Alpha Draconians. All right. Now they have other forms of them that exist. They go by different names, like regular Draconians or Centaur Draconians or Reptilians, which are all smaller versions of Alpha Draconians. Alpha Draconians probably stand on average 22 feet to 50 feet tall. You know, Alpha Draconians, they're very huge with wings, you know what I'm saying? So they be feeling like they run shit. Like you can't tell them shit, these Alpha Draconians. But they the bad guys. Okay. So the thing about the Draco star system is there's a lot of fucking little mini planets in that star system. So although the Draconians is only the Draconians, some of the Octarians, some of the Pleiadians, and some of the Andromedans. That's it. You know, they don't have a vast army, these Alpha Draconians, they don't. But what they have on their side is numbers. When they have babies just like reptiles. They lay eggs and they hatch. They have them by the thousands, these Alpha Draconians. These are some of the most advanced, intelligent creatures you could ever see in your life. Like if you was to actually run across one, they probably would scare the shit out your drawers. Probably would shit your drawers because you've been lied to your whole life about them. But they can't fuck with you though. You are more advanced and more stronger than them, which is why they hide. They only beat you through an illusion called the Matrix, which you experience as life and time, and you believe is real. Here, right? My bad, y'all had to pass that smoke. Now I feel much better with the door open. You feel that breeze coming in? Nigga, they don't want to sleep with the door open. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, they feel good as fuck, y'all. I'm on the beach, late night, door open, the moon is, the whole ocean lit up, y'all. Like on my resort, the fucking whole ocean lit up. It's crazy. But all y'all doing some deep videos about the ocean. They're gonna be online too. I'm gonna put them on the website. But yeah, so the Alpha Draconians, they the bad guys. All right, these are the bad guys. These are the enemy. This is the ops. Them in the Pleiadian race. I'm going to try to sit down with an artist and try to get my own pictures drawn, because when I went to Google, I really couldn't find pictures for you. So I really need an artist. If y'all know artists that's willing to draw, that's willing to dedicate their talent to the university, tell them that Rashad Jamal is definitely looking for artists. I need artists. I mean, of course, we're gonna do music artists and producers and models, like all that. Like, I'm really if you have a talent, email me, let me know your talent, like, because we just we building everything back up and we opening the doors, and I'm gonna pay y'all and all that. So, but like, I need an actual artist though, like actual painter or somebody that's very good with drawing, like not halfway good, a real drawer, so they can draw out these things that I'm telling you guys, so that you can get a better visual for for what it is that I'm saying to you. That's not my gift. My gift isn't drawing. I have a different gift. We all have different gifts here. So when I landed, I just came here to remind you all of simply who you are and about the truth of our existence and about the truth of your planet and about the truth of who you are and what you are. So tonight, the ancestors told me to finally reveal some of the alien races to you, so I'm going to do that to you. There's nothing to be scared of. I don't want you to fear nobody within the Galactic Confederation. Understand that in this big war that's going on, the Galactic Confederation consists of, once again, 300 different um, um, extraterrestrial races. I'll name off 30. I'm going to name off 33 of them for you tonight, a part of the Galactic Confederation. I'll be naming off more as we continue on every day, but I'm going to just give y'all 33. And then even the 33 I'm going to name off, I'm going to have to literally do videos on every single race. You know what I'm saying? I also have, that's why I got a book coming out. My book going to be real deep. It's going to break down the races, and I can go into more detail than even I can on a video. All right? So, it's actually going to be fun, to learn this truth. There's nothing to fear, because the most strongest race is us. That's the great thing. Anunnaki, we the most strongest race. So if you are considered Black or Latino on this planet, you are Anunnaki. You are a descendant of Anunnaki. That's why you have that pigment. That's why you have those genetics. That's why you have the DEA. Because it might not always show through the pigment. Like, that's another thing too. Don't get caught up in. So that means if you're not Black as fuck, then you're not a god. No, it don't work like that. It's about the genetics, the DEA. You know what I'm saying? Because we always had different pigments. Like I say, some of us was green, blue, red, and this was back before they came. You know what I'm saying? We never looked the same. At no point in time did we ever just was all looking the same. Never. So don't get caught up in that. You know what I'm saying? It's the genetics that connects us all. The DEA, the deoxyetheric acid. So, we have several different confederations. All right, several different confederations. That's what I want y'all to know. There's several different confederations. I'm gonna list two of them. Both confederations I'm listing is on our side. Okay. And I made sure to write them down. I wrote it down because there's so many. I can say them all verbatim off my head, but I didn't want to keep repeating it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the Plutonians, right? And then I'm naming more races, and then I say the Plutonians again. You know what I'm saying? Not remembering that I already said the Plutonians. So to organize it, and like I say, this is a university, so the best thing to do was to write it down. These different alien races, though. All right, but the Galactic Confederation, before we can even dive into the alien race, the extraterrestrial races in the Galactic Confederation, you have to understand that it's more than one confederation. And what the Galactic Confederation is, once again, the Galactic Confederation consists of 300 different extraterrestrial races, all from different planets, universes, and star systems. These are the best of the best that have came together to fight against the Draconian, Reptilian, Pleiadian stronghold. All right, the Draconians, Reptilians are from the Alpha Draconians. All right, they are from the Draco star system, but they have forged an alliance with the Pleiadians, who come from the Pleiades galaxy. So the Pleiadians, which were very powerful, formed an alliance with the Alpha Draconians, and they've been robbing planets of, draining planets of resources. They've basically been pirates of the cosmos since they forged their alliance. See, this is what you got to know the history of. Fuck all that bullshit history they taught you in school. You got to know the history of your cosmos. It's real shit that happened in the cosmos that you got to be aware of. Because, like, a lot of these different species are walking amongst you, and they're finna start revealing themselves. And you can't be making friends with the wrong species. You can't be getting cool with the wrong species, because they're finna be revealing themselves to y'all. This is the time. This is the true reality that you live in. So it's nothing to be afraid of. It's just you remember it now. And they kind of primed you for it with Man in Black movies, Star Wars. That's why I told y'all, like I told y'all before they did, like, hey, if you want to know what the life that you live, I'll go back and watch all the Star Wars movie. Go back and watch all the Star Treks. Go back, all the shit you never watched that maybe came out of science fiction. Go watch it right now. You know what I'm saying? Go watch these movies. There's a lot of them that it came out with. They all, every single one of them has truth in it. It ain't a science fiction movie they didn't put out that ain't got no truth in it. You know what I'm saying? All of them has a little truth in there about what the fuck is going on in the cosmos. So, like I say, you gotta understand that our oppressor is once again the Dracon. We are at war with the Draconians / Pleiadians. They have forced an alliance. They forced a galactic alliance against us nine energy cycles ago to be exact. All right, which is why this is the last one. This represents completion in the end for them. You know what I'm saying? But they forced an alliance. I mean, an alliance with each other against us. The moment that Satan, it all started with Satan turning against us in heaven, which heaven that wasn't real. There was no heaven. We was right here on this planet. That was what we good at. I was looking about the read up there. That's what that is. But yeah, so they forced an alliance, and to give you an understanding of what the Draconian reptilians and the Pleiadians, the damage they have caused in the cosmos since they forced that alliance, they're swamp drainers. Like I say, think about how pirates were. You know, when you heard about pirates, they rode around in ships and they stole gold. You know, that's the only thing they was on. That's what the Draconian reptilians and the Pleiadians are on. Except for they're worse than pirates. They are the pirates of the cosmos. Like, they have went to whole galaxies and drained them of energy and destroyed them. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, Mars has been destroyed, even in this galaxy, in the Milky Way, because this planet is in the Milky Way galaxy. In the Milky Way galaxy, look at all the planets here, destroyed. All the planets in this galaxy have been destroyed. It's only down to one, Kai. You know what I'm saying? All those planets used to be active. You know what I'm saying? You can go outside this galaxy. You can go to the 19th galaxy. You know what I'm saying? Where we at, they can never fuck with us. We headquarters. We created them. Remember that. We created them, so they can't fuck with us. But in the sense of, like, outside of headquarters and traveling to different galaxies, it's like, if we can get there in time, then we can save the day. You feel me? But it's a vast multiverse, and they can teleport to different locations. So it's like we chasing them down, and they literally conquered the entire first universe at one point in time. They had the whole first universe and the whole third universe. And we had to go back and get both of those universes back from them. Like, literally, when you talking about a universe, you're talking about a universe is composed of 999 galaxies. And each galaxy has 999 planets in it. So, I mean, you talking about a lot of life. And that's who these Draconian reptilians is. Like, they didn't just start this with us, Anunnaki, or this planet. They've been doing this. So we've been able to get every single planet back. We freed the entire first universe. We freed the entire third universe. We went and got the Galactic Confederation did this. We went and got everything back, and then now the only planet that hasn't been freed is this one. So what we was doing was we started sending messages down here through different individuals telepathically to connect with you. And I mean, like, we've been doing this, like, I mean, like I say, years isn't real, but just to give you some sort of frame, because you've been taught time. So just to give you some sort of frame down here, like what's been going on. We have sent so many messages down here to this planet through many messages to many of you. We don't just try to connect with Rashad Jamal and others. Like, we have connected with many. It's just that many of you tune us out because of the light code lockdown. So that light hole lockdown is a transmitter that's being emitted. It's a neurotransmitter that was created by the draconian reptilian. So you have been under a spell. You're pretty much under a mass hypnosis spell right now, which is why it also makes it hard for you to even do things like dial home. Like meditation is dialing home. A lot of you can't even pick up the phone and dial home for longer than an hour, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes because of light cold lockdown. All right, so it's not your fault. You just got to understand why it's hard to do that. You got to understand why you wake up some days mad, why you wake up some days and things don't seem right, why you wake up some days and this isn't you. This is literally all a part of light cold lockdown. This is being emitted to you. These feelings are being put in you, and it's unfair. But that's why we got to break the trap. You got to break the system. That's why those of you who are here, you are the chosen ones, the ones who, when I say taking your life in serious, like we haven't even scratched the surface of what we're gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I told y'all be patient. Don't like understand like if you take your life in serious, you sit here right now because this is a different level of depth. You know what I'm saying? Like I know right now that I'm not able to reveal these names to the public yet. The ancestors ain't give me the green light to reveal these races to the public. So the races that I'm gonna reveal tonight is only gonna be revealed to y'all. And I'm asking that if you do screenshot and screen record this live lecture, don't reveal the names right now. You feel me? You get the names, you keep them to yourself for now. When it's time for us to reveal it more to the public, so I'll let y'all know. But like right now, we still got to move with some sort of discrepancy. Yeah, the FBI and the CIA, the draconians, they listening through all our devices, through this iPad, through your phone, through that phone, but fuck them. You know what I'm saying? To an extent, it got to be fuck them. Otherwise, y'all won't get we won't get no communication done. You feel me? But what I'm saying is still though, I don't want y'all to screen record that part when I name these different species. Just because I just feel like right now the public ain't ready for it yet. You know, it's gonna be a lot to learn. I'm finna like even tonight I'm just gonna run down the species. And I'm breaking down what the Galactic Confederation is, and I'm giving you the history of the Galactic Confederation. In our fight against Zeus and these Alpha Draconian reptilians and Pleiadians and their army. We got the Macabre Confederation that helps us as well. And the Macabre Confederation is a very big confederation, but it is not as many planets. It only consists of 76 planets that are a part of the Macabre Confederacy. But the Macabre Confederation is like where the Big Dipper is at in the sky. What a Big Dipper is that all those are all planets that are a part of the Macabre Confederation, and they're also in this war with us against this Draconian Pleiadian alliance. I like to call it the DPA, the Draconian Pleiadian Alliance. DPA. Y'all hear me? DPA. Draconian Pleiadian Alliance. Draconian Pleiadian Alliance, y'all. Let that seep in. Let that seep in. Like your whole life, you was taught that it's just you on the planet, man. So to hear now, and even for them to admit, all these generations later, like, hey, it might be others out there, like, that's a lot, So I gotta ease it on y'all too. Like, I'm finna name off 33 different races right now and tell you a little bit about them, just a little bit. Then I'll make videos about each separate race, but I just can't dump. I would love to dump and name every single extraterrestrial species, if you want to call them that, which is these are all our allies. But I would love to name every single one, but that would be just too much to pour on y'all at one time. So I feel like I picked a great number. I picked 33. We'll start with 33 and we'll keep rolling them out every other week we'll keep rolling out more races. And then in my book, you can go buy my book. When it come out, it's gonna have all the races in there too as well. Because that's a book, so I gotta put them all in there. But let's try to walk through this, y'all. Let's try to walk through this. It's a lot of races, a lot of. So I'm gonna name off the races that we are warring with, because there's more sub races that's on our side than races we're warring with. We're warring with, once again, the Draconian Pleiadian Alliance. That consists of the Alpha Draconians, the Draconians, all the reptilian species, the insectoids, half of the Arcturians, half of the Andromedans, and majority of the Pleiadians, and half of the Nordic race. You have Nordic aliens as well. All right. These are the different races that we are warring with. These are the races that have came and drained our planet of its resources, cut the trees down, drained the minerals, created infrastructure, created what you now know as the Industrial Revolution, where you got these buildings and these downtowns and these skyscrapers and things of that nature. All right. I told you the Macabre Confederation is a very small confederation. It consists of about 76 to about 80 planets that are on our side. The confederation that we are in, which we lead, is led by the Anunnaki gods. It's called the Galactic Confederation. Our entire Anunnaki god species is not a part of the Galactic Confederation. So what I mean by that is, as Anunnaki gods, yes, we are allies and we are a part of the Galactic Confederation, and we are the leaders of the Galactic Confederation as well, because we are the Grand Master Creators of the entire cosmos. However, every single one of our species are not warrior based. So therefore, you have certain extraterrestrial races where they are just composed of nothing but warriors. Our species is not like that, so only some of ours go and actually join the Galactic Confederation in war. But however, back home on our home planet Zylanthia, the Galactic Confederation receives our full support. All right. They like the bounty hunters of the cosmos, the Navy SEALs, the Marines of the cosmos. The Galactic Confederation is like the dream team, so to say, of the cosmos. Okay, so let's read up some of the races in the Galactic Confederation. Meet the Galactic Confederation, y'all. You have the Blue Avians, all right? Like I said, I make videos about each species, but the Blue Avians, these beings are kind of like bird. They have like a bird-like physique with feathers. They kind of look like tall blue birds. Very intelligent, highly advanced civilization. That's the Blue Avians. They are part of the Galactic Confederation. So if I name them off, that means they're on our side. You will be seeing these different beings in the future. All right. So I'm gonna name them off. When I make a video for each race, I'll show an actual picture and stuff like that. But right now, I just want to get you familiar with the names. You feel me? And just the idea and the concept of, damn, there's all these other different races. That in itself is a lot to handle. That's enough for motherfucker to take a week to just sit back without even hearing a race. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just naming some and we gonna work through them, okay? And another thing you're gonna notice, a lot of the words you hear like Pluto and these planets come from actual races and names, because they stole everything from us. Remember that? They stole it from us, so they just remixed things and flipped it, you know what I'm saying? But let's go to the next race. So the next race is the Avens. The Avens are separate from the Blue Avians. Right? For those of you who purchased scriptures from the website, I talked about Blue Aventurine. Right? If you read the description on the Blue Aventurine, it talks about how this was created by a race of beings called the Avens. All right? The Avens created Blue Aventurine, the crystal Blue Aventurine, and we know that mineral comes from them, which is why they even named it that. Most of your crystals are named after actual extraterrestrial races. That's another thing you know. Most of your crystals are named after extraterrestrial races and the planet that they come from. Okay, and you have never been taught about these planets and these different races, so they're able to get away with these names. You get it? You know, you never heard the name, so they name a soap this. They name the soap. They, you know what I'm saying? They name the soap. They name the asshole and tissue. And you ain't never heard the term asshole and tissue. You gonna relate to the soap, not knowing it's an actual planet. Like I told you about Egypt. Egypt is an actual planet. You know what I'm saying? An actual planet. So anyway, move right along. Those the aliens. You got the termins. All right, the termins. These are some of the most advanced magicians in the cosmos. The termins. You know, like again, the crystal black tourmaline that's very protective. It's a protective stone because it was mined and mineralized with certain energy properties, metaphysical properties, to protect you because it was mined and crafted by the termins. Okay? This is why they even call it crystal black tourmaline. All right? That's the third alien race, like this extraterrestrial race I named out for you. The fourth race, the Plutonians. You heard of a planet called Pluto, where that comes from an actual race called the Plutonians. All right. Most of your purple crystals come from the Plutonians. All right. Who they are also purple. They vibrate very high vibrational extraterrestrial race. The Plutonians. All right. That's the fourth race. The fifth race, the Livers. They are part. All these races are part of the Galactic Federation. The Livers are like cat-like people. All right. So they look like cats by the face. They kind of have like a feline lion look to them. But they have 2 arms and 2 legs to walk up straight. All right, so very powerful beings. They made a whole cartoon about this race called Thundercats. All right, these are the Livers from the Lyran constellation. Okay, you also have the Andromedans. Okay, so the Andromedans. Now the Andromedans from Andromeda A, not B. You got Andromeda A and Andromeda B. Andromeda B and Andromedas don't fuck with us. They sided with the fucking Draconian Reptilians, the DPA, the Draconian Pleiadian Alliance, and they are against us. But the Andromedas, and those are the ones that we're all green. They have a porcelain-like look. But the Andromedas on Andromeda A they look black. They look just like me and you. That's what I'm saying. You got actual, you got a lot of races that are not Anunnaki God, but they look just like Anunnaki gods. They look like black. They black or Latino looking. You know what I'm saying? You want to call them that. You know what I'm saying? But they are different races. So the Andromedas from Andromeda B have more like a porcelain greenish like skin, whereas the Andromedas from Andromeda A look just like regular black people you would see walking up and down the street every day. All right. They are also part of the Galactic Confederation. You also have the Martians. The majority of the Martians were destroyed when that war broke out on Mars. Remember, I told you when the Draconian Reptilians came and conquered planet Kai, when they came to this planet, at the same time they invaded Mars. So they invaded planet Kai and Mars at the same time, and the war broke out on planet Mars between the insectoids and the Zeta Reptilian Greys. All right. So, but you still have some Martians as left, and they are also very powerful. And they are part of the Galactic Confederation. All right, the next race that's a part of the Galactic Federation, the Venusians. All right, we've all heard of a planet called Venus. All right, Venus is an actual planet, which they never lied about, but they never talked about the race, the Venusians. And the Venusians are, contrary to popular belief, they tell you that men are from Mars and women are from Venus, but the Venusians is an all-male race. So this goes to show you how they lie to you to try to contort the truth. You know, they got a saying, like I said, it goes, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. That's the saying they had. But Venus is the actual planet. They didn't lie about that. But the race on that planet is called the Venusians. And it's an all-male race. No feminine energy in it. All masculine warrior race, the Venusians. They are part of the Galactic Federation. All right. Who haven't I named? Oh, okay. The Nomos. The Nomos. These are aquatic. Your aquatic gods. A lot of your liquid entities. and your aqua entities. So who are your nomos? Your dolphins and your whales. They are a part of the nomos. Mermaids and mermen are a part of the nomos. They actually exist. They are part of the nomos. All right. You have beings like water-based beings, like the ancient Titan ocean, and these other different water elemental beings that are aqua-based, aquatic-based. Okay. Like I told you, we are a spirit and soul. So this is just a body, and spirit and soul takes on different bodies. So there are beings that don't have a physical shell. They have a gas-like shell, or a liquid-based, an aquatic-like shell. Those are the Venusians. So I mean the nomos rather. All right. So next, the Nagas. The Nagas. These are the serpent-like gods. All right. This is they are led by Medusa. She's the leader of the Nagas. She's also a carbonated goddess. She's a black Anunnaki goddess, half goddess, half with her. She turned her body into a half goddess, half snake-like, right? Because she's also the creator of the species of the snakes, Medusa. They don't talk about that, but she created the snakes. But she's an actual goddess from Sirius. Medusa is a beautiful Anunnaki goddess, but she now resides amongst the Nagas as the leader of the Nagas. And the Nagas are all, once again, all black extraterrestrial race. The only difference is they have arms, and their torso is just like ours, but their lower body, they have no legs. They have the same lower body as a snake. And that's the way Medusa set that up, because she is the creator of that race. All right. So she's not the creator of the gods. She's the creator of that race, though. All right. So the next race we got is the Mercurians. The Mercurians. You never heard of them. All right. But the Mercurians are a race, an ancient race that exists. All right. And they are also part of the Galactic Confederation, and they are from Mercury. All right. The next race is the Sirians from Sirius C. Now, I was telling you earlier, we are from the Sirius star system, so anybody from Sirius X, A, B, or C will be considered a Sirian. But there's an actual race on Sirius C called the Sirians. You see what I'm saying? Most races within the Sirius star system have their own name. You get what I'm saying? Like we are Anunnaki gods, Nomos, Nagas, but Lyrans, but the Sirians exist. Okay, they are on Sirius C. Now, Arcturians, the good ones. You got good ones and bad ones. The bad Arcturians all have blue greenish skin. They are on the sides of the draconian reptilians. Remember, as above, so below. So it's duality in all things. In all races, you got good and bad. So it's the same thing with these extraterrestrial races. So you got a group of Arcturians that are vibrating high, and they're on our side, and their skin is red. All right. So these are the Arcturians. The Floridians from planet Fluorite, the crystal fluorite that you all get, that you play with, the green fluorite, the rainbow fluorite. All right. You know what I'm saying? You have an actual race of beings called the Floridians. This is where the name Florida really comes from. They try to give it to the Spanish, and like the Spanish created the word Florida. But who did the Spanish learn it from? Florida. This is Flora comes from planet Fluorite, which is a group of advanced, supreme, powerful beings. The Floridians are, all right, very powerful beings, these Floridians. Okay, so they exist. This is another race. I'm naming off these different races, y'all, that exist. All right, now on planet Fluorite, you got the Anunnaki gods, which is us. We would be considered a race. We are from Sirius X. We are the grand creators of the entire cosmos. All right. You have the Amethyns. The Amethyns are the creators of the crystal amethyst and its properties. What does amethyst do for? Wisdom, crown chakra energy. So the Amethyns are some of the most advanced beings in the cosmos when it comes to wisdom, when it comes to vibration and vibratory rate and hertz and frequency and transmitting energies. The Amethyns. All right, these are actual races that exist that have been here from you. You got the Shiars, all right? The Shiars exist. They are a humanoid race from Avian descent. Now, the Shiars are a humanoid race. So the Shi'ars they come from when the Avens came to this planet and had sex with those human beings, and they created a race, a humanoid race, half Aven, half human, called the Shi'ars. They exist. All right. So when they tell you in the Bible about like men, they have sex with the daughters of men, they're talking about different races that came and was visiting and created babies and created all type of hybrids. All right. Yeah, we getting deep right now. All right. So after that, those of you who watch Dragon Ball Z, you heard of Vegeta. All right. Well, the word Vegeta comes from the Vegetians. The Vegetians come from a planet called Planet Vega. All right. This is where Vegas come from. All right. But most of these words that you got come from energy that was taking place outside in the cosmos. All right. So that's why when basically remember we didn't talk using words, we used telepathy. So we the alphas and we create this system for the betas. That's why it's called the alpha-beta system. You call it alphabet for sure. All right. But at the same time though, these sounds still were passed down to them from us originally. All right. So you have another race called the Saiyans that can be found on planet Saiyan. Once again, if you watch Dragon Ball Z, Goku and them were Saiyans, okay? And you thought they just made it up in a cartoon, but no, it's an actual planet called Saiyan. It's an actual race of beings called the Saiyans that actually exist, and they too are black. So you got over 10, 12 different races that look just like me, but are not Anunnaki gods. This is how deep it gets. Stay with me now. All right, stay with me now. And I'll be doing videos about each of these races. All right? I know y'all probably like, whoa. Heads is like, whoa right now, all right? So, you got the Kanabans. The Kanabans is an advanced race that come from the Canis Major star system. That's where this weed come from. We like smoking weed, but we can thank that to the Kanabans. The Kanabans are the creator of that property. Remember, the Kanabans they exist on the Canis Major star system. And this is where cannabis comes from. Alright? So that's just one of the things you know about the Kanabans that you can just add to your checklist. Okay, you got the Nordic hybrids, and they come from planet Nordica, and they look like tall white people with blonde hair and blue eyes. They look just like Pleiades. But they are Nordics though, and they are on our side. I don't know. I'm trying to see where that moon went, y'all. Right now, I can see the moon from right here in the ocean. But yeah, so the Nordics, they are on our side. The Nordic hybrids, all right? Now, you got the Centurions. Once again, all these races I'm naming off are part of the Galactic Federation. The Centurions come from Saturn, all right? You know the planet Saturn, but it don't got no rings around like they show it to you. They don't have no rings around it at all. They lying about that. But it's a group of race of beings that live there called the Centurions. They are a part of the Galactic Federation as well. All right, the next group is a part of the Galactic Federation, all right? The Thanagarians. The Thanagarians come from a planet called Thanagar. They are a part of the Galactic Federation. All right, you also have the Small Grays, a.k.a. the Little Green Man. They are a part of the Galactic Federation. All right, because you got Zeta Grays, you got your Tauls. All right? But then you got the Small Grays, or a.k.a. the Little Green Man. All right, and these are the ones that are part of the Galactic Federation, the Little Green Man. All right, you got the Yakora. All right, the Yakora are an advanced group of beings that are good with, what's the word I can find for it? They're good with making weapons, all right? So a lot of people go to them, they have weapons made, you know what I'm saying? They go to them for almost like Neo was in the Oracle in the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? But the Yakora, they come from a planet called Planet York, and they look just like big ass camels. They actually showed you the Yakora on Star Trek. Like a lot of these beings they showed you on Star Trek, aliens, races, they actually exist. They wasn't making shit up. All right, I'm just trying to go down the list and make sure I ain't say nothing twice. All right, the Grand. The Grand come from the Grande star system. All right, the Grand, they showed you them in Star Wars too. They got 3 eyes. They hang out their head, and they funny looking. And they like to joke and have fun. These are the Grand. All right, they exist as well. All right, so let's keep going. You got the Davaronians. The Davaronians come from the Dava star system. You get what I'm saying? To give you an example of how the Davaronians look, think about the pictures you have seen of Satan with the horns and the face and red and looking off. That's how they look. The Davaronians. Let's keep it going. Then you got the Duros. They come from planet Duro. All right, you got the Neomodians from planet Nemo. You want to know, just like the fish Nemo. All right, you got a race of beings called the Neomodians, not Nemo, but the Neomodians. All right, and they come from a planet called Nemo. Nemo is a planet in the first universe. All right, not just a movie; it's an actual planet. That's why it was called Finding Nemo. You get what I'm saying? They trying to find Nemo so they can find the Neomodians. All right, because the Neomodians are gatekeepers. The Neomodians will be the draconian reptilians, only way off this planet. You get what I'm saying? And to escape the ass whooping from us. So it get deep. The Ewoks, you heard about them in Star Wars. The Ewoks actually exist. They come from planet Ewok. All right, it's a planet called Ewok, also located in the second universe. And this is where Ewoks come from. They showed you Ewoks in Star Trek. All right. You got another alien race called the Chiss. They come from a planet called Chisla, spelled CSilla, the Chiss. And then you got the Tusken Raiders. They showed you them also in Star Wars and Star Trek. They come from a planet called Tuskegee. And this is where Tuskegee comes from. Most of y'all think Tuskegee comes from the Tuskegee Institute. No, that's not where it comes from. It comes from a planet. The original planet was called Tuskegee, and the beings the beings that inhabit that planet are called Tuskegee Raiders. Go watch Star Trek if you want to know how the Tuskegee Raiders operate. If you want to know how they move, go watch Star Trek. Period. If you want to know how the Tuskegee Raiders operate, go watch Star Trek. You have a better vibe for them, but they come from planet Tuskegee, so that's not just no institute. And last but not least, all right, the Jedi Knights. Yoda, although they never said his race, Yoda was a Jedi Knight. That's how he was able to teach Luke how to be a Jedi Knight. The Jedi Knights actually exist, all right, and they come from a planet called Planet Jedediah. So, and Planet Jedediah is also located in the 8th universe where I'm at. So, the funny thing is, like I say, they put all this shit in movies, man, and now they gotta sit here and reveal all this shit to the public, and it's gonna come tumbling down because so many of you all are waking up. So many people are waking up and seeing this shit break through. But when you see how many things they have used the same names and stolen shit, that's gonna blow you. Have you ever one of the That's gonna blow you, Reflection. So I just list off 33 different alien races that are a part of, or extraterrestrial species that are a part of this Galactic Confederation. The Galactic Confederation consists of 300 different extraterrestrial species. All right, that are here to help fight on your side, on your behalf, against the DPA, the Draconian Pleiadian Alliance. That's the best way to word it. You know what I'm saying? And these are the people that's running your world and doing everything to you. All right, so I caught y'all in class tonight, and I'll catch y'all in class tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. We're going to do class tomorrow night. I'm finna get out here and give me some rest. I'm finna get out here, get up out of here on y'all transcend.
And so there y'all have it. That was just a little something. If y'all want to go and like I said, this is the website. You can replay it, walk yourself through it, and voila. So shout out shout out to the intellect, the grand masters of the universe. There's so many woe onto those who see. There's so many different things going on though. So I mean, the levels of the information, the fantasy begins to fade away. You begin to look at the sky different when you see the stars. When you get to feel like there's not one time I don't look up, to greet my ancestors because they're there. Okay. And I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Shout out to y'all. Go to this website if you want to be more in tune with yourself, a little bit more familiar with you and your twin flame. It's very important in such a time as the energy is shifting. Some of you all will, like I said, disintegrate, deteriorate in your 3D dimension. They will call that a delusion in Second Thessalonians because you take pleasure in unrighteousness. You create your bullshit and then you vomit in your bullshit. Then you deteriorate in your bullshit. Is what some of you all have been doing. This is the gift, the inheritance that has been passed down to y'all. Some of y'all are toxic. So shout out to the ones that are waking up to this information and that are able to depart. Depart on so many ways, on so many levels, because the programming is good. It is so deep. It comes on so many levels. When you begin to identify the species of the earth, once again, then you can actually begin to know who's who, what's their intentions, what's their program, um, and so forth. And for the way it looks like, um, there's a big sweep going on, and some of those who even think that they're so righteous, they just don't understand that they have a 50-50 chance to keep growing. If you allow yourself to stay stuck, you will stay stuck. But if you come out and you look for books like, just go and read, what would be a good book? Let's see. This book, the latest book, will have to be, uh, jeez. It will have to be The Extraterrestrial Species. Yeah, that would be something that you want to go. It's actually The Extraterrestrial Species Almanac. Almanac, if you will. And then you have many more, and the saga, and the Neil, and the Stephen Hawking brief history of time, how he went into the future and in time, if you will. There's so many things that we can actually be learning when it comes to decoding. Decoding is everything, everything. And that's why you should be able to know what program is who's doing things on purpose. Some of them, they don't even know that they're so deep into their program that they just so repetitive. They do the same thing. They're very compelled because that's what they came to do. They're that type of agent and that type of frame time. Time is an illusion, but according to your to the learning system and the process that you were able to process, and I'm telling you, like, it's so bad that some whew, when you see your own loved ones vaccinated in the name of Jesus, or they're still doing Zoom, or these people are still doing the crazy religion things, it just frustrates me. Yo, I have to keep it pushing, y'all. Shout out to y'all who gonna sit down and expand your horizons, and just know that if this is for you, shout out to you. If it ain't, then so be it.